All right, so it says here, the land we now live on belonged to our forefathers. If we leave it, where shall we go to? All of my nation, friends, and relatives are there buried. Since you have expressed a desire for us to be removed, the tears have flowed copiously from my aged eyes. And that's Hecatan, chief of the Quapaw in 1824. The Indian Removal Act. This happened in the 1830s. Indian removal, it says, the systemic uprooting and removal of Indian nations from their native lands, opening those areas to YT settlement, deprived the original peoples of their property, traditions, and livelihoods. Though it had begun years earlier, removal was officially sanctioned in 1830 by the Congressional Indian Removal Act, creating the Trail of Tears, along which Indians moved from the southeastern United States through Arkansas into Indian Territory in present-day Oklahoma. This pillar here says, we began every school day with the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I could see the barbed wire fence and the sentry towers right outside my schoolhouse window as I recited the words, with liberty and justice for all. An innocent child unaware of the irony. That's the key word. Irony. This is by George Takai Rower, Relocation Center, resident from 1942 to 1943 at an internment camp. Japanese American internment camp. You see, in 1942, after the bombing of Pearl Harbor by the Japanese, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt issued Executive Order 9066, forcing the relocation and incarceration of more than 120,000 Japanese Americans from the West Coast to 10 sites across the country, including Rower and Jerome in southeast Arkansas. So this is where we are. That is the Bill Clinton library behind me, right by the old bridge. I'm gonna read this third pillar. The task that remains is to cope with our interdependence, to see ourselves reflected in every other human being, and to respect and honor our differences. This is a Melba Patio Beals, Little Rock 9. You see that? Melba Patio Beals, Little Rock 9. It says Central High School integration crisis. In the year 1957, 3 years after the historic Brown v. Board of Education Supreme Court decision desegregating all schools, 9 African-American students, so-called 9 African-American students, known as the Little Rock 9, bravely endured verbal and physical harassment as they became the first to integrate Little Rock Central High School. And I recall seeing a video where Martin Luther King, he said that he was afraid that he had integrated his people, quote unquote, into a burning house. Look at America today.